Alright guys, I'm shutting down the shop for the night. Once I lock the door, you can come to life. Well, hello Glue Troopers, Max and Max's Models here, and we had a pretty productive day. First off, a big shout out to Pete, who sent us some more Tams. Always love to get those. These are strawberry. Nothing will ever beat the caramel, but the strawberries are great. And a thanks to Barry Steinledge, I finally used that coupon he gave me for my retirement to buy over $100 worth of supplies at Hurricane Hobbies, primarily primers and that sort of stuff. Then while I was there, I looked at some of the new stuff they had, including a lighted Michael Myers Halloween stabby knife thing that's from Mobius. Okay. They had a lot of cool models, some new stuff, including some stuff by Kinetic, which for 148 scale jet, that came in a big box. So as soon as I got home, I got right into doing the priming on the airliners, the DC-8 and the Airbus. And I found out I'd left some pretty nasty gaps in the Airbus that are going to have to be addressed. That Revell kit doesn't have the greatest fit. And I decided to go ahead also to give plenty of time for this stuff to harden, only using Tamiya lacquers, and got started on that missile set that has been sitting around for years waiting for attention. I think it is my oldest unbuilt started kit, and it's so old that I found dead insects in the box. Yeah, I think they died of starvation. So I also primed the Nate and then painted it, and got started. Now this time I gave stuff plenty of time to dry and harden so there wouldn't be any issues like we had before. Had to mask off the Polaris for the black and white. I didn't have the proper decals or the instruction sheet for the missiles, so I just had some fun with it. Grabbed some decals out of the stash and winged it, and you know what? I like the way it looks. The only one that really had many colors on it was the big Titan. The rest of them were either pretty much green or white. And got the rocket farm done, found some Russian decals, just made up some markings and had a great time with it. And it was a blast. And you know what? I had fun with it. And that's really what this is all about in the end. So got that up on the shelf. And then I got cracking on the other stuff, which had hardened by this point. And Nate was making great progress, but when I used the Solva set, you never know what will happen with 50-year-old decals. The side decals shriveled up, but all the rest were okay, just the side Japanese Hinamaru roundels. I got that good marker like I said I would and started working on the windows of the DC-8. Looked a lot better this time. I'll have to mask off the bottom to shoot it with aluminum, but that's no big deal. That old Navion I had broken off its stand, so quick repair on that. Decided to go ahead and test the decals I want to use on the DC-8, the National Airlines. I only put the tail markings on, and they seem to be working just fine. Very thin, very delicate, but they went on without any problem. The Nate had, I went ahead since the Hinamaru on the side shriveled up. They had these beautiful full color instructions that it's a Mania Models kit. The moldings were okay, but the information available was great. So I just kind of made up my own markings. They had some that weren't even on their descriptions, but they were on the decal sheet, so I sort of mixed them with some that were. And I'm doing all this work and thinking, man, I'm really being productive. And I realized, yeah, the reason why is I'm doing what I call productive procrastinating. I really didn't want to get started on trimming that P40 1/72 scale framed canopy. And finally, I just ran out of productive things to do. So I finally got to it, got the putty and everything filed down, got the canopy mounted, all that good stuff. Got the canopy completely, I mean, it's not a great job, but you know what? That's what we're going with. And I got it primed. So then I got back to working on the Nate and finishing up a few of the other little touch-ups. And that's what we did for the day. I also got a couple of pictures that were actually sent to me, physical photographs, and I had to scan them on my phone. Unfortunately, you can tell by the color my phone doesn't do that great a job, but at least I got them for the viewers' builds. So I should finish up the Nate tomorrow, just a few touch-ups at this point. I'm going to just hand paint that canopy. There you go. Pretty much a fun day. Things actually went okay. So these aren't going to be works of art when they're done, but they'll look on the shelf. And we're clearing off that to-do table. Guys, you take care of yourself, and as always, model on.
There's a tank on the table, missing a wheel. A spaceship half painted, how does that feel? The pieces are scattered like a puzzle unsolved. My ambition's a crime, but I've never evolved. Glue it together or leave it undone. These model kids laugh while I try to have fun. The instructions are cryptic, the parts are a mess. Why do I start more when I can't finish less? A pirate ship's mast is leaning to the side. A car from the 60s has no seats inside. I swore I'd complete them, I gave it my vow. But my shelf of shame's growing, it's mocking me now. Glue it together or leave it undone. These model kids laugh while I try to have fun. The instructions are cryptic, the parts are a mess. Why do I start more when I can't finish less? I bought another kit, it's a shiny new plane, but I know the ending, it's always the same. A promise to finish, a battle to fight, but by midnight I'm cursing and calling it a night. A dragon's missing wings, a train's missing track. My glue's all dried up, there's no turning back. Still I sit at the table, a dream in my eyes. One day I'll finish, or at least I'll try.